Hope everyone's having a fantastic start to their work week. It is currently Monday morning, the 20th of September. And as always, if you like these updates and you still are reluctant, at least just check out that Patreon and the link down below. It helps us afford these graphics by Metro Weather. That is Weatherscape XT. These are TV level graphics, the same stuff you see on, CNN, ABS, CBN, ANC, those type of graphics. That's what we got here. And I'm not a TV station. I'm a guy in the spare bedroom in my house here. So your guys' support and help helps make this possible. All right, let's talk about our tropical trough. Moving across the Philippines today, plenty of convection actually with that. Even some passing showers all the way from Visayas to western Luzon, even northwestern Luzon too. Now, at this point, it's a trough, not quite a low pressure or a tropical depression, but it could spin up into something as it traverses off towards the west here. Kind of a closer look at what I'm talking about here. You know, very dispersed in the convection. There is plenty, though. I mean, even all the way down towards Mindanao, we have been seeing some pretty decent afternoon showers out there on your Sunday, locally heavy at times. Even I've seen some reports up and over 20 to 30 millimeters in the course of just a few hours with that. So, you know, whenever you get that threat of some localized flooding. Let's take a look at the forecast, though, as we go ahead through our Sunday, and this is basically hindcast. Now we're looking out towards Monday as our trough right in here. Look how elongated it is. The model's not even picking up on a tight circulation. But this is by Monday. It starts to move off towards the west. And the key thing is you still have that inflow of moisture coming in off of the Philippine Sea. So I think across Legazpi, back towards Catanduanes, yeah, you're going to be still looking at that passing rainfall as this moves off towards the west with that inflow coming in behind it. And also some inflow coming in from the south off of the Sulu Sea. In fact, what I might see here by Tuesday and the Wednesdays, we might not see a full-blown tropical system, but almost a monsoonal gyre kicking up with the northeasterly winds coming in out of China, and then you have the southwest monsoon still in play. And whenever we get this, I know it's towards the west, and you're thinking, all right, this is a Philippine update. It's off towards the west. Who cares? Issue is that could dominate just the general weather pattern, meaning across Palawan, you have the inflow, and then inflow coming in off of the Philippine Sea, and that means just instability by midweek. By the way, take a look at this. Another area of low pressure potentially developing towards southwest of Guam. Models have been kind of hinting at this. And if we take a look at the Climate Prediction Center, they also do suggest that in the course of the next 2 weeks, we're still going to be looking at that high or at least moderate chance of development right smack over the Philippines. That's what's being indicated there in the red. The yellow indicates below average, and that makes sense out across this region. That's where the WestPac high is. That would be destroying any potential development of tropical systems. What I'm saying, though, is the ingredients are there. You know, right now there's no real convection that screams this is going to develop, but the ingredients are there. Warm sea surface temperatures, plenty of instability, a pulse with the MJO. We could see something develop later this week. Definitely want to keep a close eye on it, my friends. All right. Hey, how about the rainfall, though? The heaviest is going to be basically southern Luzon all the way down towards northern Mindanao through Tuesday and the Wednesday. Just a general idea of where all the heaviest of the precip will be. 50 millimeters or higher indicated there in the red. The Cagayan Valley and even back towards northern Luzon, yeah, you're going to see a little bit of the rain. But overall, actually kind of have that northeasterly wind. Almost feels like the northeast monsoon kicking up out there, which is going to keep things relatively drier. All right, there's a look, kind of the overall look with that tropical trough pushing over the Philippines and scooting off there towards the west, where our high pressure ridge still lingering back towards the north and east. Thus, anything wanting to develop is going to follow kind of in that path. All right, this was sent in from Joanne out there in Albay. Beautiful sunset. You know, kind of hard to see here, but I just want to share it with you guys because I think it's a great photo. All right. If you guys have any photos or anything like that and you want to share with me, check out my Facebook page, Robert Speta Weather. You can just send them there. Easiest way for me to get them on this. Here's a look at the forecast for Monday, though. Everybody's got rainfall because of that tropical trough and also still the southwest monsoon for our friends back here towards the south and west. That includes over towards Thailand. I got to put Bangkok on there. A few people have asked about the weather out towards Bangkok. Cagayan de Oro, 28 degrees, 31 over towards Davao. And then if we look back towards the north into Cebu, 28. You got some scattered showers out there for you and also in the Tacloban as well. Ooh, look at that shadow. Rojas at 28. And then continuing to pull towards the north, like I said, basically central Luzon south, you got all the rainfall, because if we look back towards north, Baguio, beautiful, almost autumn-like day, 24 degrees. Might see some rain, but much cooler in the higher elevations there. And then if we look back towards the north and east, well, mid to high 30s. Anyways, that is all for today. Like I said before, if you like these updates, check out the Patreon in the link down below. I also have to, I've been meaning to, have been talking about it. It's all about time and just what I can do with these updates in the time I have. I've been meaning to make an Okinawan or Japan-specific one. I was doing it last week because we had a typhoon. They're not getting the views I want, but if any of the people here on Patreon really want it, just give me a shout, and I'll start putting that together as well, because that's, you know, I want to make sure I listen to you guys' feedback. All right. Anyways, because that's what gets these great graphics too, everybody that supports this stuff. So thank you very much for everybody here on Patreon for helping me out. All right. If you have any questions, though, comments, or anything like that, please let me know down in the comment box below. And as always, key thing is stay safe out there.